Posture is very important, correct?
Absolutely, sir. Especially so in the younger age group nowadays, since the advent of the computer and the IT department, almost like 10 hours a day, all of us. I mean, the IT, mainly the IT group, they are always in the sitting posture, isn't it?
Yes.
So it is like 10 hours per day in the office, and maybe another 2 or 3 hours at home. Again, they still do their home, all the home activities also done with the laptop nowadays,
Correct.
or with the device.
Correct.
So it is like walking, standing, the number of hours that we do that has reduced much, and because of this, a lot of times there is neck pain, back pain, hip joint pain.
What do you recommend for a patient? Let's say that they want to maintain a good posture without getting all this problem. So will they have to keep a reminder to themselves to sit straight, or what do you usually say?
Yes, sir. Especially for this people who have this sedentary lifestyle, work-wise, office-wise, there is this rule called the 30-30-30 rule.
What is this?
30-30-30 rule is take a break for about 30 seconds every 30 minutes and look at something 30 feet away. So it's like that's because what happens is, like, if you sit for a long time in the same position, we naturally tend to stoop down.
Correct.
And our neck goes down. We don't sit in the erect posture, and that this is the actual posture which we adopt after 30 minutes. So if this posture is going to be there for 4 hours, then it is definitely going to cause both neck pain and back pain. So once every 30 minutes, it's a reminder to get up from your chair, walk around a few steps, take a 30-second break, not a coffee break, maybe a 30-second break, do a little bit of stretching, get back, sit in the proper posture. Look at 30 feet away is for the headaches. I mean, people have eye strain looking at the laptop or the screen which is close to the eye. So if they look at something distant, there is the strain to the eye reduces, the headache reduces.
I see.
So it is usually called the 30, or it can also be the 45-45-45 break if you can't take a break every 30 minutes. So this is a simple technique. And also ergonomical chairs, you know what they are. I mean, these chairs, they are like this is not an ergonomic chair. We need to have the proper chair with the proper bend.
I'll ask the question. What is an ergonomical chair?
Okay, ergonomics is the science of choosing your workplace according to your health. So that is called ergonomics, isn't it? So, or rather, altering your workplace to suit your health. So when you spend about 10 hours in a day sitting in a chair, it makes all the difference at the end of the day how you end the day based on how you sit. So ergonomically designed chairs are commercially available. A lot of things, sir. 4 or 5 points. Most important is the seat height. You need to be able to lift and reduce the height of the seat so that the feet rests on the ground. It should not be hanging. There should be some gap between the thigh and there should not be pressure in the back of the thigh when you sit. So the feet should be sitting, placed on the ground. Sometimes if the seat is too high, the feet does not sit on the ground and we hang it on the air, leading to a lot of pressure in the back of the thigh, leading to both hamstring tightness as well as a sciatic nerve compression, the nerve compression. The next thing is the back support should be curved. It is like the normal shape of the spine is not straight. It's curved. It is called lordosis. So the back of the support also has to have the curve, which reproduces the actual natural shape of the spine.
So two curves, cervical curve and the lumbar
as well as in case you have the headrest, it is the cervical curve too. Mainly it is the lower back lumbar lordosis has to be reproduced with the help of the chair.
So I'm just going to summarize that. So there are two curves in the spine.
Yes.
One is the cervical curve, which is near your neck area.
Yes.
Second one is the lumbar curve, which is on your low back area.
Low back area.
So you're telling us that when you're choosing a chair, make sure that the low back is also curved.
Yes.
And if you have a headrest, then you also have that neck curve.
Neck curve.
So the chair that you are sitting right now is not ergonomic.
Yeah, because it does not have the curve. It appears to be straight.
Please change it, okay?
But we are going to spend only 1 hour here. So the next thing is the armrest, sir. The armrest is also important. We need to have an armrest which matches with the height of the table, because when you use the laptop, if you don't use the armrest, you need to keep your shoulders elevated and do the work like this. And the muscles of the neck, the trapezius, they are always under stress. Maybe the arms are like, my upper limbs are like 10 kgs each. So, but if I rest the arm in the armrest, the trapezius or the neck muscles, they relax. And I need to just work from the wrist wrist level, not at the shoulder level. So again, that leads to when you have a proper armrest at the same height as the table, it reduces the strain on the neck muscles and the shoulder muscles, reducing long-term neck pain.
Neck pain. When you buy a chair, you should buy a chair with an adjustable armrest.
Ideally, because
You don't know the height of the
yeah,
table.
the table keeps changing, so we can either lift it up or lift it down so that it is the same level as the table, and there is no difficulty in placing the arm as well as using the laptop at the same height.
I'm elevating the seat so that your feet.
Feet are rested at the ground, so that there is no pressure on the thigh, backside of the thigh or the hamstrings. Second thing is the back support.
But for that seat needs to be lowered. Right?
Come on, sir. We need to bring it down.
Bring it down.
Bring it down. I mean, keep it at the appropriate height so that the feet does not hang in the air.
Yeah, okay, super. The seat needs to be lowered so that the feet is on the ground.
Rest comfortably on the ground.
On the ground. And then armrest should be adjusted so that the
table height and the
Table
armrest
height and the arm are the
there's
same
not
thing.
too much strain to the neck muscles, the shoulder muscles.
and if you have a headrest, make sure you have that curve over there
Curve
as well.
both in the lower spine as well as in the neck.
And I have seen people buying the low back device where they can keep it in the chair.
Tighten it.
No, in the chair,
Okay.
they can add on.
Yes.
So let's say they don't buy an ergonomical chair.
That's because the office doesn't spend too much to change the chair. So people, because they can't buy the chair by themselves, the office has to provide. So they do a little bit of compromise. The chair remains the same, but they just keep the support. The support is what they have themselves. They take it with them on a daily basis to the office.
I think it's a wonderful thing.
That is also a good thing. Sir.
Sorry.
The most important thing is the way we sit. Whatever chairs we have, beautiful ergonomic chairs. If you sit like this, doesn't make a difference at all
see.
because we are not using the curve. You should be sitting erect so that we use the curve, and it's supposed to be like the entire back has to be rested in the backrest so that the actual shape of the curve of the spine is. The chair helps us to reproduce the actual shape of the spine.